If you want to learn how to trade just like me, join the community, click the private Discord link, sign up through this membership level, and you will gain access to weekly group mentorship calls for free. Welcome back everyone, it's Louis Crypto here. I'm back with another quant update. We pretty much nailed that analysis from the last video, suggesting that as long as we hold support on this golden pocket that we formed after this push up, we had to retrace back down. We came to the 786. That was fine because we can see over here was our range low. And so what we need to do then is reclaim it and confirm this area of support. I think when I made the video, we were over there already as support, and I was saying, well, as long as you maintain that wick right there, we're going to get this move up, and we can see that we met that really nicely, but we also drew out levels above just in case we were to have broken through that point, and we can see that we came all the way up to our $92.40 area that we have been talking about for a long time. Since before this dump, we were suggesting that if we lose and hold below $92.40, we would hit our bearish targets, and we did that on two separate occasions. On this attempt, we just broke through like butter. But many months ago, as we started to come up over here and over here, I was suggesting some targets above this point, so you guys are not kept in the dark just in case we ever did break above. And that was the area of this $94 to $100 resistance. That was, for the past year, our level of support. And every time we were coming down into it, we were dollar cost averaging, and of course suggesting that any price below that would be great long-term investment. Any price below $100 is a great long-term investment. But also in the last weeks or month, I was suggesting that if we did break above $92.40, yeah, we would be facing this $94 to $100 resistance. And I gave you more pinpoint resistances as well. And now it's actually $96, $97. And we can see that this gold line over here sitting on $96. And literally in the last hours or so, we have been rejecting that point. So it's just a point of rejection. We can see that this is where we saw previous support, now as resistance. We are above the moving averages. So when we were talking about coming up into that price point previously, we were in these areas over here, these 2 points, and we can see that the moving averages were quite nicely in line with those areas over there. But as this has continued to come down, they've also come down with the price candles. So they've just been dragging down, and now with this nice push up, we've gone through them. However, again, over a month ago, I was suggesting that even if we break out of this range to the upside, we still have this key level of resistance between $94 and $100. And although we have broken out bullish above the moving averages, so we are expecting further moves up since breaking above the 20 and the 55, we do have the 200 EMA, which is essentially the trend decider, and that is sitting pretty much at $100. So it's basically telling you guys that the top of this downtrend is $100. So even if we do see bullish continuation here, we're going to be struggling to break through $100. If we get through $100, that changes a lot. Remember, I have made videos in the past talking about we need to break through this like butter and flip it back into support and break out, and we have to reclaim $115 and $125, and that's going to be a very long process. But if it can do that, this is extremely bullish. Guys, if you haven't already, please do like, subscribe, comment, and share. It really does help grow the channel. We're on the road to 7,000 subscribers. I'd really appreciate if we can get that as quick as possible. And we can see over here, just lastly, that the $100 is our key level of resistance. The 200 EMA is signaling that. But we can also look at the bodies here. I think that's and the wicks over here, that's where we're pretty much struggling. So between that $96, $97 area that I once said a few weeks ago or a month ago. So for me, there's a lot of resistance. I'm not really getting too excited right now. I know that we need to break through the 200 EMA to shift this trend, but then also taking out some key highs like the 115 high and essentially that 125 high over here. So there's a lot of work to do for me to consider this fully bullish. But yeah, just any price below $100 is a good long-term investment. Again, we could dump from here and continue lower and then go to $75. Like we have been saying, as long as we maintain below this point, we haven't negated this dump, this huge dump down. So right now, everything's looking sweet and bullish. It's all dependent on Bitcoin, guys. So make sure you tune into the Bitcoin updates every day. As we analyze Bitcoin, it's going to give us a further clue of where the alts are going, at least in the immediate short term. So Bitcoin's been pumping. That's why Quant's been pumping as well. Alts go up better than Bitcoin. And so, yeah, this is why all eyes could be on alts at the moment. But yeah, focus more on Bitcoin. The gains will be on the alts, but we want to focus on Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin turns around, starts dumping before it breaks out of the July 31.8k high, then this is where Quant has met its resistance, and then we do start to continue lower. So we haven't yet actually invalidated further downside. It just, for the moment, we are going up. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, and share, and listen to this video about my education. If any of you are interested in learning how to trade just like me, there's multiple options. Click this ebook. It covers all the strategies that I use in these YouTube updates, so you will have all the same skills. Covers the Japanese candlestick, chart patterns, support and resistance, why I use EMAs over trend lines, Fibonacci's, divergences, and again, using these all together to profit using them. I've also got a discount on my course at the moment, which ends at the end of this month. So that's down to £100. You also gain free access to my Discord community for the next 3 months, where you can expect to be a part of 12 to 24 group mentorship calls. If you want something that's a bit more personalized to your needs, then join my one-to-one mentorship plan. You can choose 5 or 10 hours of my one-to-one help, and included will be the 3 months free in the community, as well as my 6-hour long video course.